Welcome to Over 50 and Frank, the podcast that says the quiet parts out loud. I'm Shannon, also known as Frank when I drop the filter. Around here, we talk about aging, menopause, wellness, and life after 50 with humor, honesty, and zero apologies. If you're over 50 and crave real talk, pull up a chair and send to a friend. This episode is all about trust, because when you're constantly being marketed to, especially in midlife, it can get really hard to know what's actually worth your money. So today we are talking about the brands we genuinely buy with our own money, not because we're paid to, not because they're trending, but because they actually work for us. This conversation is about cutting through the noise, being honest about what delivers, and helping you make smarter decisions without wasting your money. Let's get into it.
Marni is back, and we are talking about brands we actually buy with our own money. Like, I have discovered so many good brands that I would have never discovered if it wasn't for UGC. So we're kind of talking about that because we get to sample a lot of products. Even like the things like I got it's like you charge it, it's a foam roller, and it like vibrates and does all these fun things, and it's like really helped my side. Like, there's just things I just would have discovered if it wasn't for UGC. So we work with a lot of brands. How do you decide which ones you can actually trust?
I mean, from the outside, that's still tough. I mean, for me as a marketer, I love packaging. I love concepts. I love, how the whole thing comes together and the stories. I love that. But I'm still going online if I want to buy something new that I've never tried before, and I'm reading the reviews and going through and trying to find the negative reviews and going like, are these real? So from the outside, finding a brand you can trust is hard, but not impossible.
I have found that the first thing I do is look at reviews, and I always go to the bad ones first. But I always am the first one. If I really like something, I will go give a positive review, and I will try to do as much as I can for it. Like, I'll take a picture, I'll show the results and things like that. Mainly because like if I really like something, I really want people to know that I absolutely love it. And that's what I do on my Instagram and TikTok is I really only talk about like the things I truly love and things like that. So what's the difference between a brand you promote and a brand you spend your own money on?
Like I said, I don't really do affiliate marketing. So as far as promoting something or selling it directly myself, I don't do that. But yeah, again, I get paid to do an ad. So yeah, brands that I promote are ones that I'm getting paid for. And I try to make them align with at least a product that I'm familiar with, or that like, okay, this is just another one of those type things. And then the brands that I pay for are ones that I get to try, usually for free, and they really just wow me. And I end up using them every day because I have them anyway, and they just become part of my routine. And I want to use them again and again.
That is the same. So like I said, there's like, I feel like I said this, but maybe I didn't, but maybe I just say this in just day to day. Like, there's so many things that I have discovered that I never would have discovered if it wasn't for UGC, that I've literally bought again. Like the Thrive Cosmetics, like tubing mascara, I would have never bought that. I mean, I see it all the time, but I was sent one and I've probably bought it 6 times since. Like,
really? Oh no, I want to buy it now because I've never tried it.
Yeah, it's like it comes off easily. It lengthens the lashes. When I have a lash lift too, because I get my lashes lifted, it like just makes my lashes, because my lashes are blondish, so you can't really see them. But when I do the lash lift, for some reason, it just even opens up even more. So there's just things that I have, I'm trying to look around too to see, I have stuff all over my office, but there's just things that I absolutely love that I will buy over and over and over again that I've discovered. And then I'll go promote it, and things like that. But so I kind of want to get into like, what are certain red flags that make you skeptical of a brand? I have a feeling I know what you're going to say. So when you see an ad, what makes you...
When I see an ad, I mean, obviously when I see an ad now, I can totally 100% tell whether it's scripted or not. I know that it's an ad. I'm never fooled. If I am fooled, I'm like, oh wow, good job. But yeah, if I see one of those ads where it's like shock value images, where they're showing you like something nasty, or they're showing you like, before and afters that are super dramatic, I'm immediately sus, because, they're not real.
Well, and I actually, when I get scripts too, I always say that it is subject to the brief. And if it comes with a before and after that doesn't give me several weeks to use it and show a dramatic change, it's usually out for me.
Yeah, those dramatic before. I've had a brand ask me to do the before with a TikTok aging filter on.
I've had that too.
And send them that as the before. And I'm like, for real? Like, you know.
I had somebody, a teeth whitening company, right in the beginning of doing UGC, basically whiten my teeth. They had me take 2 pictures, and then the second picture in the ad, they whitened my teeth. Yeah,
they do it themselves even. So you send these before and afters, and then they go and doctor them and put a filter on you. So yeah, I've seen that happen. I have a UGC friend, and I see her ad all the time, and it's clearly been doctored where the after is completely filtered. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's you know, out there everywhere.
So what brands do you think get it, that feature women over 50 that are doing it right?
So yeah, I mean, I use the Laura Geller products all the time. I was at Marshall's yesterday, and they had them for $6 for the palettes, and I was like,
I love both those palettes. I like the Tuscany one a tad bit better, but
yeah, I have that one too. Yeah, I got the Christmas one. They had a fold out Christmas one that has lip glosses, and it has the liquid blushes, not liquid, but the balms. That one I love. I love, and I think it was a special edition one, but they probably have something just like that.
Have you tried their Wonder Balms? They're the ones that they're cream, and they have it can be a luminous glow or a blush.
Yeah, I have. That's also in the kit too, is the balm. But they sent the individual ones, which I like better than the Jones Road one. I love Jones Road. I love the Jones Road moisturizing tinted moisturizer is brilliant. But their balms are really sticky, and the Laura Geller balms are not. So
I agree. And somebody asked me like what the difference was between those two. So I love the Miracle Balms. I love the Wonder Balm, but how you use them is completely different. I feel like the Wonder Balm you have to use, like if you want to use foundation, you can't use the Miracle Balm. If you use a tinted moisturizer, you could use the Miracle Balm, but it's also sticky. So what I usually do is I make sure that I put like a mattifying setting spray on after. I like it. I like that it's pliable, but some people don't like the stickiness of it. I do actually love that Jones Road tinted moisture. In fact, I go between that and the dermatology one. The dermatology one between those two. Like I have them both in the cabinet. Like if I had to do my makeup here this morning, and so I have both of them, and I did the Jones Road one today. I feel that Jones Road gets it, and they have amazing products. Another company that I've never done UGC for but have bought products is Sarah Creel. I feel like they get it. Have you ever heard of them?
I have not. Sarah Creel? No.
Sarah Creel. I like their mascara, not as much as the Thrive Cosmetics, but they have a great tinted moisturizer. And I at one time was using, I can't remember what it's called, but I have a different concealer now. Their concealer is amazing too. It's like on the tip of my tongue. But Sarah Creel is coming out as a very age-forward brand, along with another one that comes to mind. I feel like Prime Prometics gets it too.
Yeah, I was going to mention them too. Holy crap. What quality products they have. They have the packaging, like the way that the bottles, the vitamin C, I love their vitamin C, and the way it's packaged so that the the oxygen doesn't get in. They're heavy, they're metal. Yeah, Prime Prometics is one of my top. I've used the products and purchased them again, for sure.
Yeah, the eyebrows, the eyebrow pencil, and then they have an eyebrow gel. I go between both of those. Like I'll for a while like be into the pencil, and then I'll go to the gel, and then I like their eyeliners too. I don't wear eyeliner as much, but another company. Have you ever heard of Boom Beauty?
No. Boom.
So Boom Beauty. So they just randomly like 2 years ago sent me a PR package. I started using it, and it's creams. It's cream blushes and bronzers in a stick. I have one like over here. I could go grab it. But the bronzer I use for eyeshadow, and I just feel it's just super easy to use. And it's a cream. And then I just saw, going back to Laura Geller, that they just came out with a cream palette. So you know how they have the baked palette? They have the cream palette. it. I'm like, take my money. Like,
yeah, I want to try it too. I saw that and I'm like, oh, because sometimes I really don't like the powder. It's too drying. I'll use the powder as a pressed powder over the top of foundation sometimes just to like touch up. But on my whole face, I'd rather have something a little more creamy. So take my money or hire me.
yes. I'm like, how do I get that? I will probably end up buying it. So I will probably end up buying it mainly because like I was like, oh, I would use that because the Boom Beauty, the cream sticks and the cream blushes, they have bronzers and blushes, and they also have like a clear under eye balm too. Like you put your concealer on and you can put the balm under it or over it. They have a balm that I like to use for that, but they are over 50. I have really struggled to find, and I don't want to bash any brands, a fashion company for women over 45. I can't really think of any.
No, I can't, because the fashions that are directed towards that age group are not something I would wear stylistically, right?
Yeah. I mean, if Quince popped into my inbox, like I'd be like, I love Quince. I swear like I spend so much money there, but
I love Anthropologie clothes, but yeah, they're not directed towards my age group. So yeah, anything that is pointedly directed, they're very like preppy. I'm not preppy. I just did a fashion UGC for like linen pants, and they actually made them to my size. So they took my measurements. They sent me 7 colors. They fit perfectly. And they actually have like a little elastic waistband. So they look amazing, but they're just not my thing. Stylistically.
I feel like you're like boho, you have the boho vibe.
Yeah, I'm a little boho, a little glam, maybe. I don't like free people. I'm not that boho. I'm sophisticated boho. Maybe.
I love Anthropologie. I absolutely love Anthropologie. I'm always hitting the sales rack. But I was talking to another friend about this, like, what? Like, there's really not a company that is fashion forward for women over 45 or show, like, I will say that Old Navy and Gap I feel like they are showing variety of ages now. But at the same time, it's like, dang it, Quince, just slide into my DMs. Yeah. Same. How important is ingredient transparency for you?
Well, now, I mean, what's great now is that we can kind of like actually know these ingredients. I mean, back when we were younger, like we never even considered the ingredients. It's just like, whatever you say, okay, I'll put that on my face. But yeah, knowing the ingredients and what they do, as someone who has designed products, and done that research and then put them together into a product and had that be something effective that someone can use. Yeah, I'm very interested in that and I want to know where they come from. At the same time, I know the ambiguity of, do these actually work at this concentration? Because, you might have a study that says, this ingredient, buckhorn or whatever, will perform and do this to your skin. But how much of that ingredient is actually in the product? Sometimes that will affect how well it works. And that's not always part of the ingredient list.
I have to say, and I had this discussion with a guest recently about hair care products. So I was buying expensive hair care products, and when I switched to buying drugstore products, my hair actually did better. And somebody said it's because of the sulfates and phthalates, whatever it is. That's the reason it works better. But also, like, I also treat my hair care like my skin care. Like, I will oil my hair. I put an oil mask on the ends before I wash it. I will deep clarify my hair one day a week. I will use bond repair one day a week. I'll use a nourishing shampoo. My daughter is like, why do we have 3 different shampoos in the shower? Like, because each one does something different, and 3 different conditioners. And then I was talking to my son about, he has nice, wavy, long hair. Like, it's not as long as mine, but it's down about here. And he's just like, how do I take care of this? And I was like, when you dry your hair, put a leave-in conditioner in. And he's like, that's for girls. And I was like, you asked. Like,
that's what you do. We know. If you want to have nice hair, we know. They don't make these for men.
Yeah, I need to do a whole series around like what all the things I do for my hair. Though my air wrap broke today, so I'm not very happy about that. So if a brand wants to reach women over 50, what are they doing wrong right now? How are they getting it wrong?
They're having 20-year-olds write their scripts.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I literally say this every day. Every day. Somebody sent me a script to do 2 weeks ago, and they were going back and forth with me on the price. And they sent me the script, and it had all these ridiculous things in it. Mm-hmm. And I responded back, and I'm like, as a woman over 50, I am offended that you think that we do these things. And I just was like, I want to teach you, and I also don't want to be rude, but this is not going to resonate. Here's a better way to resonate. And the person didn't listen to me. They were like, thanks, but no thanks. This is the script we want done.
Yeah. They're not writing the script. They're just, they're just doing the thing.
Yeah.
And I found that, so if you use ChatGPT or something like that, if you use AI to write a script or to help you write a script, even it gives you the cliche. So you have a 20-year-old plus AI who's already full of the cliches writing these scripts. They're so demeaning. It's insulting. Yeah. And the titles they give the scripts are really funny sometimes. I got one recently and I was cast as the hot grandma.
The hot grandma. Not even a grandma. I'm not even close. I mean, I have an almost 18-year-old, but I'm not even close.
I just did a script 2 days ago playing a grandma whose daughter was having a baby. And I was gifting her some stuff. So yeah, I do play grandmas. I put on glasses and my linen pants.
What would Blanche Devereaux wear? That's what I would think.
Exactly. My gray wig.
This is a total sidebar, but there is a huge need in the corporate advertising space of creative strategists over the age of 50. I was on LinkedIn, and there's companies that are just like, that's what they're looking for, is they're looking for creative strategists for over the age of 50. And Kelly Rockleen, who is UGC Pro, I don't know if you follow her. I personally know her because she lives here where I live in Bend, Oregon. She said the same thing. She was like, if you know how to do creative strategy, you're hireable. Like, because
mind-blowing. Because I'm a creative strategist, and I thought I couldn't get hired as a creative strategist, so I started doing UGC. But yeah, that's what companies need to do. They need to hire over 50 women to be writing their creative strategy if they want to reach this audience.
I don't feel like seeing me act out hot flashes or being tired on a couch is it's not believable. I'm just like, it's not. Like, open up the phone and let the person talk. I've been doing a lot lately, UGCs, where I'm just opening the phone up and talking, and not giving somebody B-roll. I don't know what they're doing. I never see like the finish after, but I just feel like doesn't resonate, like the fake B-roll doesn't. B-roll is background video, if people don't know what that is, but the fake videos of people like acting like they're in pain, like
the overly dramatic acting bits. I hate doing those, and when you see them, you kind of cringe.
I keep seeing this one for a hot tub company where these people are making out in the hot tub. Like, these older couple are making out in the hot tub, and it's lovely. Completely fake. I'm like, that is fake. So anyways, we're getting off track. All right, let's go into lightning round. And I feel like I'm going to answer these even though I already know what I'm asking you too. A product I will happily spend money on is...
Well, okay. No, wait. I'm going to go back because there's one that I love, and it's from this company called 24.
Oh!
We didn't talk about this one.
No, we didn't.
Have you this? Yeah, have you tried it?
No.
Okay.
I saw this in the notes, and I meant to ask you. Okay, so a brand you love is actually... Tell me about it.
Yeah, it's a job I did, but they have incredible skincare products, and so incredible that you put them on your skin and you like, ooh, you feel it. So love. They're not cheap, but that was like a mind-blowing product for me. They have like a powder. It's like a skincare powder, and then you put like this serum on top, and it's the two together. You're like, wow. So that's one of my favorites.
Is there any other brands that you love that we missed talking about?
Let's see. Norse Organics.
Oh, are they hair care or are they face care?
No, they're the Arctic ones. It's skincare. They come in a little balm.
Okay, and it's marigold and milk thistle?
No,
is it? I have that.
You probably do. I can't imagine you didn't.
Yeah, little container, and it
comes with like four little balms. So they're super, super thick. and I didn't think I liked them. But if you live someplace where it's cold, because I live in a tropical climate, I don't need all that moisture. But I've been putting it around my eyes just at night and love it, love it, love it.
I feel like I did UGC for them, and they have a face scrub for kids. I feel like that's...
They have like an acne set.
I did
the same one.
Yeah, I did the same one too. And I gave it to my son, and he now uses it. So, and my daughter uses it.
And the other one is Image Skincare. Have you done anything for them? So they have such high quality products. Another one where I was like, wow, super impressive. I went through all of the products and I would buy them again and again.
Oh, yeah. I feel like Dermatology was a brand that I discovered doing UGC that I absolutely love. Everything. The growth factor is, I was spending $200 on a growth factor, and that one's $69, and it gives me the same results. I absolutely love it. I feel like there was another thing. I use their tinted moisturizer. I flip-flop between the Jones Road and the Dermatology one. They also have an eye corrector, under eye corrector, which is, and I was using too light of one. I had to go up. Somebody was like, you need to bump it up to medium, and that under eye corrector is like chef's kiss. I love it. I feel like, City Beauty is another. I like the City Beauty lip plumper because it doesn't burn your lips, but also Rock Skincare has one too. That's a little less expensive. That has like this cooling little applicator. I usually have it here at the office, but it has like a cooling applicator that I absolutely love, that lip plumper. And then the Rock Eye Balm. That is like one that I did UGC on, and I've bought that thing over and over and over again. In fact, I didn't know it was on TikTok Shop, and so I went and I did a TikTok video on it. I just was like, I've bought this like 8 million times, and now I get served up videos from Michaela Nagaria with the eye balm. So it's like, oh, now they're targeting me. But those are like some that I absolutely love. I want to start doing a series like things I did UGC for that have bought again and again and again. I need to make note of it. Is there any other products that you can think of?
Those are my favorites. You know, I'm a huge Jones Road fan, but that's personal.
I love Jones Road. They always get me. They always, their new shadow sticks are really good. They sent me some, and I used them for about a month. A lot of times with Jones Road, they will send me something, and then they'll be like, use it and like do a video whenever. But then there'll be some brands that will send me something that are like a week later, like, hey, are you going to make a video from it? Jones Road is no strings attached. Yeah. And so they sent me these shadow sticks, and I'm not wearing them today, but they are amazing, and they stay, and so easy to use, and just blendable with a brush, and they don't crease like other shadows do. I like that they're also matte is the other thing. They're not really shiny. So, and I feel like Laura Geller sent me something that I'm missing, but I could go on about Laura Geller all day long. So I wish that Laura Geller would send us on a brand trip.
Yeah, they should.
Yes, they should. Okay, let's get into lightning round. So the most overrated trend in skincare, or the most overrated trend right now, beauty trend, is
red light mask.
Yeah, I would say the microneedling for me. I agree with you on that, but it's the at-home microneedling things.
So I do at-home microneedling, but I have like a real wand.
A Dr. Pen?
Yeah, I have the pen.
I'm not talking about that. The little
you're talking about the little ones that actually they don't get as deep as real microneedling does. And I've done several products. I've done several videos for those different products, and the actual pen that I use, that works. Red light masks, they're everywhere, and they're super expensive, and for God's sakes, you cannot walk around and do house cleaning with a red light mask on. That is such BS.
No, you can't. I did a whole video about like that's what they wanted me to do, and it was
such
hard.
BS. You can't even read. You can't even keep your eyes open with those things on. So just because of that, I hardly ever use it. And I actually have a product, I don't know the name of it, but it's red light, but it's very targeted, and it's fractional laser, and that one works.
Is it the one from V Beauty?
Yes, that's the brand.
Yeah, I actually use that thing. I have it and I use it.
That one is for real, and you know, you will see marks on your face if you leave it on too long. And I can actually
I actually like did something right here under my eye when I did it. It took like a couple days for it to heal, but it was not happy.
And I can just like feel it in my hand using it. I don't know if you can, but I'm like, ooh,
well, I pump it all the way up. Like, I was told to like, it says to start gentle, but I'm like, nope.
Let me try it full strength.
I'm going to go full strength with this baby because I've had IPL done before.
Yeah.
So I knew. The thing about the microneedling thing is I feel like those products, I'm not, because I do real microneedling, like I go get my face microneedled every other month, those little things are a gateway into getting actual microneedling.
Right.
They're not bad. I just feel like, just go get the real microneedling. I mean, it's a great way to see if you like it. And it does, the one with Mutrux 3000, I actually felt did a pretty good job, but I feel like they're everywhere. Last lightning round question. If a brand wants to hire a woman over 50 to trust them, what should they do?
They should hire women over 50 to work for them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm talking creative strategists. You need to hire
creative strategists. Absolutely.
50-year-old creative strategist. Marni, thank you. As always, you can find Marni on Instagram and TikTok at Marni Creates. If you're a brand looking to hire women over 50, Marni is amazing. So thank you for coming on.
Bye. Thanks.
Thanks so much for listening to Over 50 and Frank. If today's conversation resonated with you, I'd love it if you'd follow the show, leave a review, or share this episode with a friend who needs to hear it. You can find links, resources, and everything we talked about in the show notes. I'm Shannon, and I'll be back next week with more candid conversations about style, wellness, and life after 50.